Yoongi ring from the outside, but...
The diagram in the bottom right. That's the power hub for the entire facility.
Great! Looks like that's our destination!
It's the destination of the sky map we just rode. The Space Life Form Capture Station.
Space Life Form Capture Station? Did Paimon hear that right?
Overall, its designer was named Ungin. He believed that among the stars lived many mysterious creatures we haven't discovered.
Do those kinds of creatures really exist?
Because he wanted to he believed that the deep space signal received by the dragons.
So,
Yes.
what a crazy...
I haven't found any relevant records.
Makes sense. First off, though, we have to solve our power problem. The blueprints say the power system's underground. So, let's get moving! So, what's inside? Not that I care. Yeah. What's going on out there?
The terminal records a sea of highly concentrated ancient moon energy beneath Ungin's circle. It provides power to the entire facility. But the leakage of this highly concentrated energy can cause storms. But don't worry. This seclusion field can temporarily hold the storms back.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours. Everything. Are we still going down? How deep does this go? Well, the deeper the roots go, the taller the tree grows. That's gotta mean that the capture station was built super duper high up. Paimon's getting real curious. Did the dragons manage to capture any mysterious space creatures?
Turbine 1, auto-diagnostic. Operation normal. Turbine 2, auto-diagnostic. 2, malfunctions detected. Turbine 3, auto-diagnostic. 1, malfunction detected. Turbine 4, auto-diagnostic. 4, malfunctions detected. Arcane storm occlusion field activated. Please proceed to the malfunction portion for maintenance. Turbine 2, repaired.
Yep. Raging out there! We've got to get close to the next occlusion field before we jump! Now's our chance!
There's a terminal over there.
Oh, that's a terminal, all right. We only
Turbine 4 prepared.
Ah! Monsters! Look sharp! We gotta protect Aggie while she reads the terminal!
Three moons converge.
The pinnacle of excellence! Off to the freezer!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Come on, keep up! How tiresome. What a joke! Cha! Cha!
Feel the dark.
Take a break.
A dash of frosting! A burst of flavor! Cha! Ha!
Surge.
To dust. Be silent.
Aggie, the Traveler!
This is Project Moongazer.
Huh? Is that recorded in this one, too?
Nothing about the project. But there's a supplementary note. To my mentors, Yin and his beloved McGee's Getty. Your contributions to Project Moongazer shall not be forgotten.
Sounds like something an academia student would write. To Mr. Alhaitham, thank you for your contributions to Paimon Studies. Or something like that. Paimon saw one on Alhaitham's desk.
That's all it says.
Aww.
It's fixed.
Oh! Uh-oh. So many monsters! But never mind them. Those wheels are coming in hot! Not again! We gotta move fast! This place is falling apart!
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
We should be able to start the elevator now, right?
Not that I care. Yeah.
Okay, nice and steady. We shouldn't fall this time. Paimon's been wondering what the space life form capture station looks like, and if the dragon researchers ever caught any space creature. Speaking of which, Traveler, do you think the dragons would have mistaken you for a space creature and captured you for their research if you'd arrived back then? Never mind. Best not to dwell on such scary thoughts.
Dragons don't eat humans. What's so scary about them?
Aggie, are you going through a rebellious phase? You're talking back to grown-ups like a little bird who's learned to fly.
You're not a grown-up. And I am not a little bird. Nor do I have wings to fly with.
Hey! Keep that up, and Paimon's gonna confiscate all your snacks!
Maggie, how's everything going? Ungi's left, you say? One moment. Traveler, Paimon, how did you...
Calabina!
course not. I'm glad to see you. I'd go so far as to call this a pleasant surprise.
What did Paimon say?
Still, how did you get to the moon? I suppose that's the moon's gravity for you. It was even able to pull your journey into its orbit.
Paimon wouldn't have stumbled into this situation if it weren't for Eggy being so confusing.
Eggy?
She's Ninin, aka Eggy.
Please don't blame her, Paimon. I, too, am partly responsible for this.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding. But why would you say that? What exactly happened between you two and...
Let me see. After returning to the moon, I wanted to tidy this place up and then invite my friends to come visit.
So, you were going to throw a moon party!
Yes. So I spread my power throughout the moon, checking every corner to make sure it was safe. Soon, I discovered some things I did not understand. Ninin was one of them. I still don't know what she and her kind are.
Eggy? Isn't she a Kuhenki? You know, just a slightly different color. Well, a completely different color, but that's no big deal, right?
I'd say their origins are different. The ones we see, but the power flowing through the bodies of the Kuhenki here comes from a moon of an earlier era. Beyond that, there are other things hidden within Ninin's body which have nothing to do with the moon.
Nothing to do with the moon? Now what?
Maybe this is what caused her kind to develop such unique behaviors.
What kind of behaviors?
I discovered Ninin in an underground forest. She was very weak and unconscious at the time. I tried to heal her with Kuvaki, but to little avail. After bringing her back to the surface, I found that she began subconsciously consuming her kin.
Wait! She ate her own kind?
Yes. Kuhenki would never do this. I believe only certain abyssal creatures would. But the power that flows through Ninin does not derive from the abyss.
I consumed others of my kind.
You weren't fully conscious at that time. And perhaps I should use the word merge. They gave themselves to help awaken you.
Well, I'm still a bit uneasy.
Yes, I had my concerns as well. So I brought her back to Silvermoon Hall to keep her away from her kin for the time.
So, you did that to isolate her? But what about the regular Kuhenki? What if Eggy started absorbing them?
Don't worry. That only happens between Ninin and her own kind. I lent her my power so the Frost Moon Scions wouldn't worry if they suddenly discovered a black Kuhenki, but couldn't find me. Though, I didn't expect you to come back here.
I am sorry, but
I don't know what your mission is, I'm afraid. But if the moon's gravity has brought you back here, perhaps I can help. You said that she can absorb the power of the ancient moon from the terminals in the ruins. That seems like a safe approach.
Oh yeah! We ran into other Kuhenki like Eggy on our way here too, but we didn't see any of that eating her own kind stuff. Could it be because the power of the ancient moon in the terminal was enough to keep her full?
That sounds likely.
That said, Eggy couldn't absorb anything from the terminal at the entrance to Ungian Circle because it was being affected by the moon's power. Was that your doing, Columbine?
No. That's due to the upheaval in the lunar sea. It kicked off an Archeoloon storm, which in turn spread highly concentrated ancient moon energy all the way here. As it happens, I'm on my way to take care of that. Otherwise, this power will cause harm to all living beings other than Kuhenki.
That won't do. Paimon still wants to attend your moon party!
Maggie,
You mean the Mega Kuhenki we saw earlier?
Her name's Maggie, and the Lunar Sea is her home. It's thanks to that high concentration of energy that she's taken her current form. She has a companion there as well, named Ungi.
Oh! So, there are two?
Yes, but Ungi's been very irritable lately. He got into a fight with Maggie, the aftershocks of which stirred up the Lunar Sea and caused the storm.
Oh dear. Companions are supposed to get along, not fight. Take the Traveler and Paimon, for instance. We never fight about anything. I respect my elders.
And you are great teachers. I've learned a lot from you about getting along with friends.
In that case, leave this to us. We'll get those Mega Kuhenki to make up.
That alone won't be enough, unfortunately. The Archeoloon storm has already formed. So I plan to extract the ancient moon's fount at the center of the Lunar Sea, which lies at the heart of the energy storm.
Oh, and that will not only calm the storm, but also prevent further problems, even if they start fighting again?
I believe so, yes.
Alrighty then. When do we head out? The sooner we solve this problem, the sooner we can help Eggy. Paimon really wants to know what her mission is.
I had been monitoring Ungi's movements before you arrived. If we want to avoid hurting him, it might be best if we wait for him to leave before retrieving the ancient moon's fount. Maggie told me that she can't detect Ungi's energy fluctuations at the moment. That means...
Huh? Wait! Aren't we wasting time dawdling around here then?
Not to worry. We can still make it in time if we leave right away.
Please, wait. I want to.
Maggie? Sure.
Maggie is yours.
Maggie's Getty? Wait a minute! Isn't that the name from the terminal just now? So, she turned into a Mega Kuhenki? What's going on? Then the second one...
I don't know what to make of this either. But that's most likely Ungin.
What's wrong? You... Two dragon researchers. It seems my home has secrets that even I know nothing about. Come with me for now. Once we resolve the issue of the Archeoloon storm, we...
Okay, let's go!
Maggie, please show my friends the way.
Are we gonna fly straight down?
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, here's a ton of wreckage outside the Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Yes. This place seems to have suffered a serious collision.
So we got rammed? Could it have been a creature from space?
A ship is more likely, I think. I haven't looked too closely, but it's just over there. You should be able to see it soon. By the way, the terminal you're looking for isn't inside this capture station. It might have been knocked into space as well.
Oh, we finally made it down! That was even crazier than falling out of the escape pod!
Stay close to me. We're about to accelerate.
Ah, not again!
The Archeoloon storm is closing in. We'll need to pass through it quickly.
Okay!
Maggie seems to have sensed Ungian's presence.
What? He's back so soon?
We'll need to be more careful from this point on.
Are we under attack? Is Columbina okay? Let's hurry over and help! Maggie's been shut down!
Those blue areas contain high concentrations of the ancient moon's power. It's best not to touch them.
Maggie's hurt.
Why is this happening?
Is this what people call a domestic dispute?
Where'd you even learn that phrase? Anyway, we gotta stop that guy. The only difference...
Wait for me to grow as big as him.
Ugh. Oh, fine. So, what do we do now? Should we fall back and...
Yes. The Archeoloon storm is closing in on Ungian's circle. All right. I need time to treat Maggie. Just there are some small schools of Kuhengi living in the Lunar Sea. I'll ask them to help you out.
Okay.
I'll...
Oh! Are these the Kohenki Columbina sent to help us? Looks like they're pointing the way. Let's follow their lead.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right? Yep.
companions are trapped. We need to rescue them first.
They're stuck together so tightly. It's almost like they're trying to imitate something. Do you think they could carry us across if they imitated those jellyfish? Wow! They pulled it off! They're awesome! Looks like monsters are attacking the Kohenki over there! Huh? Did those little guys turn into a shield to protect the other Kohenki?
Let's test my hypothesis.
Goose on the loose!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Huh? All that work for this.
Since this school of Kohenki can mimic jellyfish, do you think they could mimic that whale? Haha! They can! Ah, these little guys are amazing!
Watch out!
Ah! Oki's seen us! Oh, that was close. We did a great job completing our mission, though. We've got Ungi's undivided attention. He's definitely tracking us down now, but we gotta be super careful moving forward.
Wayne.
Look! Columbina's back! She's covering us! Randy's counterattacking! She shoots! She scores!
Now's our chance. Charge!
Just one more step! The ancient moon's found is right up ahead! We finally got our hand.
I sense...
So, you don't just absorb data from terminal?
No.
Huh?
This is an energy entity created by a researcher named Ungyin and Maggie's student. Likely also, this lunar sea once used to be...
Lunar Veil Laboratory? What?
It's a grand project meant to...
Hide the moon? Whoa! All these guys, all these dragons.
The exact principles are unclear, but it seems to have something to do with his teacher, Ungyin. Luceline successfully experimented with a miniature lunar veil by applying it to the Ungyin circle.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. The circle looked empty from the outside, but was completely different on the inside. So that was the lunar veil at work.
That's right. The success of the miniature veil pushed the project on to the next phase. A massive veil generator was built here. One that could conceal the entire moon. That is because before the veil could take shape, an entity from beyond the stars pierced it. The device went only deep underground. Might some traces still remain?
Wait, a being from beyond the
No one anticipated the entity's arrival. But Luceline had designed.
So, what exactly is Project Moongazer?
Look out!
Oh no! Ungi's below us! It's Calabina and Maggie! They're here to help! Has Ungi gone crazy? Isn't there any way we can calm him down?
His body seems to be entangled in knotted moonlight vines.
Is that what's driving him nuts?
Traveler, could you try removing the vines?
Up there! Look out! Looks like he's prepping a huge attack! We gotta stop him somehow! Looks like it's working! Come on, let's get rid of those vines!
I've got you. Hold on a little longer. Maggie's shaking him off. Here's our chance!
Look! More vines! Quick! Clear them out! Look! Vines are sprouting from Ungi's head! Quick! We gotta remove them! Huh? Is Ungi running away? Huh. Where'd he run off to?
Down below! Keep up with the little ones. Here's our chance!
Ungi seems to have calmed down. So, were those vines the real...
He's still in pain. I can tell. His mind's been thrown into chaos.
It's because of the information inside him. He and I. His body. Has if. Do you remember how there were.
You mean... he was the one who absorbed the information from there?
Yes. That information.
But you'll be putting yourself in too much...
Paimon, Letnin, she was born on the moon. And I was the one who, out of worry, sent her to a place thousands of miles away from home. She did everything possible to return here with your help. I don't think she wants to be protected, even if it's out of goodwill.
But Columbina, Paimon's worried precisely because she's trying so hard. You know...
And maturity is what follows that period of rebellion.
Paimon. If you let me go. I'll.
This guy's huge! What if it's swallowed?
If that happens. Then. That must also be part of my mission.
Stubborn is one way to put it. But you could also.
That's right.
Then go, Ninin. I have faith in you.
This is...
Thank you.
Come on, Eggy! You'll get through your rebellious phase! Paimon knows it!
I can do this. I did it.
Looks like things aren't as bad as we feared.
And thank goodness for that!
Thank you. I've obtained some critical information. I know what transpired at Ungain's ring and the space lifeform capture station.
All right. What happened?
It all comes back to that mysterious signal from deep space. It finally appeared again. Many, many years after the Dragon Pioneer's passing. But, even so...
Wait! He finally did it? Awesome! So, where did the signal come from?
From the depths of space. Far, far away, but... Ungian, the life scientist, chose...
Wait! Did he go cuckoo or something?
Perhaps it was enough for him that he'd be able to decipher the signal. And at that distance, he might have been able to transmit his discovery back.
So, what happened?
He disappeared into the sea of stars. And the dragons did not receive any messages from Moongazer thereafter.
So, he failed.
No. Years later, after emergency repairs were complete, the researchers discovered that the object that rammed the station was a cloaked spaceship.
Cloaked? Like, invisible? Could it have been...
Yes. It was the Moongazer. Though why it was cloaked is a mystery. Ungian's wife, McGee's, was the first to enter the spaceship. But she only found a round, black, spiky creature inside. Archeoloon spectrometers indicated that the creature matched Ungian's data signature.
What happened?
McGee's ran a series of tests, and thus discovered that her lover was fusing with some unknown creature.
Oh, that's terrifying! Was it the mysterious space lifeform that had sent the signal? Did it eat Ungian? Could he still be saved?
Unfortunately, the dragon researchers had never encountered such a situation before. At a loss, they could only watch helplessly as Ungian transformed into an entirely new life form. Then, Ungian awoke, and he passed a message to them. There is no information about this.
Ah, seriously? There's still some missing intel? Hearing all this, Ungian had it super rough. He tried to capture an alien, but ended up getting caught himself.
That's not the case. The ship's logs show that the creature emitting the signal didn't attack Ungian. Instead, in this way, the creature was able to overcome the language barrier and pass a message to the dragons.
What a surprising turn of events. It seems that message may be the key.
So, was Ungian still alive after all that?
After delivering the message, Ungian began to die. But McGee's, one that could convert a life form into one composed of pure, ancient moon energy.
Oh, that sounds a lot like the dragon's phlogistonization.
So, did she succeed?
To an extent. She saved his body and created Ungi. The first, but Ungian's consciousness was completely lost during this process. From then on, She devoted all her energy to researching this new life form until her own lifespan came to an end. Then, she requested that her student, Lusalim, use the same technique on her, just as with Ungian. Her consciousness was not preserved.
So this is your story. If that's the case, I think that Lusaline may have been the one to inherit the message that the creature from space transmitted to the dragons. Did he also establish a research facility somewhere? That's most likely where we'll find the key to Project Moongazer. Oh? Did you discover something? It was destroyed? In that case, I fear the great ruler of a veil that could obscure the moon.
Yeah, like some sort of baby version. But his research institute has already been destroyed. He might have been lost in that explosion too.
My guess is just the opposite. That Lusalim didn't perish, and that his research survived.
Huh? Why do you say that?
As you can see, apart from the Lunar Sea itself, none of the draconic facilities have been destroyed. Not the Eye of Ibni Bellum, not Ungian's Circle, not the Space Lifeform Capture Station. Their survival doesn't seem in line with the plan laid down by the one who changed the world.
So, you're saying that Lusaline protected them somehow?
Yes. He might have struck a bargain using the fruits of his research, and followed the ruler of the heavens thereafter.
That makes sense. And
I do know of one other place on the moon. If Project Moongazer was hidden anywhere, my guess is... However, Ninin, is there something you haven't... Among your kind, only you have a mission you seek to fulfill.
oh, that's true. Now you mention it, Heki's buddies all seem super carefree.
Don't worry. I won't force you to answer. I just want to know more. After all, out of all the terminals we've... It's okay. I'm just curious. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
What if I really am hiding something? I'm just...
But if I do get angry, I might take the hat I gave you back.
And Paimon will throw the snack she was saving for you and...
I understand.
Then I'll take your word for it, Ninin. Now, there's a base on the far side of the moon. My powers tell me that it's massive. I originally planned to save it for last, because cleaning it up would probably be exhausting. But now, I suppose it has to be moved up the schedule.
Thank you.
Look, Paimon, don't you think Ninin's matured even more now?
You're right. She's actually talking about paying us back. But we're...
Yes, she taught me that lesson actually. Well then, follow me when you're ready. They call this a pleasant surprise. Are you ready? Don't worry. Are you ready? Let's go then.
So, how does your friendship work?
We share tasty food with each other?
Yes, And Paimon has wonderful taste in food, especially in snacks. We also often chat and play games together. You know, in Silvermoon Hall.
I remember that place. It is beautiful. And there are other Kuhenki there. Though I neglected to make friends with them.
That's because you had your mission on your mind and nothing else. It's okay, though. We'll just get Columbina to introduce you once we're done.
I can do that.
When the time comes, can we play some crazy party games? We won't be bothering anyone out there anyway.
A party on the moon wouldn't disturb anyone either.
Oh, right! And a moon party sounds way more exciting!
Sounds like fun.
Look! Looks like there's something up ahead!
We're almost there.
This place is huge! Is this some kind of weapons base? This feels completely different from the other places we've been. It looks really dangerous.
It certainly feels cold and sterile. But for some reason, I feel an odd sense of familiarity.
Familiarity? Have you been here before?
No. I've only scouted the outskirts using Kufaki, so I don't know where this feeling is coming from. Let's explore deeper inside.
Something's coming! We gotta scoot! Getting caught in those searchlights will probably trigger an alarm or something. We better avoid them, too. So many searchlights! Quick! Follow the crates to avoid them! There are crates blocking the way up ahead. Don't crash into them, alright?
There are too many searchlights up ahead. Let's find another way around.
Those floating things look super dangerous. We better not let them touch us. And another searchlight. Good thing there are more crates here too. Quick, let's follow them.
Speed up and rush through.
Look! Is that the entrance?
Looks like we can head deeper in.
Who would have thought this base would still be operational? This is crazy.
In that case,
What are you talking about?
Aren't you afraid?
Paimon completely forgot about that. Ugh. Guess we'll have to keep a low profile.
yes. To be honest, I'd like to know what's inside too. Also, now we're here. That strange sense of familiarity is only growing strong. You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Great! Here's another turn. Your time to shine, Eggy!
Terminal activated. Requesting base data. Base data acquired. Searching for Project Moongazer. Searching for Luciline. I've located Luciline's research lab.
Haha! Jackpot! Let's hurry over and check it out!
Rating the base's engineering schematics and routes. Retrieving.
Who's that?
The data indicates that the existence of this bay, its construction, also dates to a much later time. An endless stream of ancient moon energy surges from the fissure. Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon.
Space-based weapon? Wait, so the Dragon King returned? Wow! We must be pretty special to have stumbled first. The Heavenly Principles arrived, then the Dragon King, and now us! In that case, we're gonna have to be. If something goes wrong, Columbina, you gotta protect us, okay? She's gone! Paimon didn't even notice her leaving! Eggy, did you see where?
No.
Oh no! The one person keeping us safe just disappeared!
Columbina wouldn't leave without saying something. There must be some reason for this. Something related to Eggy, perhaps? No.
Also, now we're here. That strange sense of familiarity is only growing stronger.
Columbina's disappearance might have something to do with that sense of familiarity she mentioned. What exactly is
What do we do now?
Yes. That said, our route requires us to pass through the security systems ahead.
Is there a way to disable the security somehow? Let Paimon see.
The blueprints show that the security control rooms are on the second floor of the left and right wing.
That room over there. Looks like this room leads to the second floor. Looks like there's been a cave-in. Looks like we need to reach the second floor through the room. How about we find a way to sneak in and check it out? We better not get caught by those patrolling machines.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Whoa! Here comes a guard machine!
Rises.
Off to the freezer!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you feel?
What a joke!
A burst of flavor!
Observe. To dust.
How tiresome.
Yeah! A dash of frost!
Let's test my hypothesis.
Phew! You made quick work of them. We should be able to keep moving now. Can we turn off the security system with the...
That's right. These are but it seems we need to shut down both the security controls here.
So, that means once we turn the security system off here... There are patrol machines up ahead! Be careful now! Looks like everything in this room's been buried.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Great! The alarm's been disabled. We should be able to proceed now, right?
Did they run from home too?
What is this place? The security feels even tighter than before. Oh no!
Over here.
This place seems safer now.
keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Searchlights again! How are we supposed to get past?
Can we use something to create blind spots?
They call this a pleasant surprise, right? Did they run from home too? They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Finally! We're here! This has got to be Luciline's lab, right? Hurry! Let's search it and see what we can find.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Maybe there's some info inside. Let's open it up and take a look. Is this the message that the creature...
I see.
So, Project Moongazer was meant... If that's all there was to it, couldn't they just have used the Eye of Ibni Bell? Did Paimon miss something? Hang on, just gonna check again. Huh. To my daughter, Ninin. Ninin? Wait, so... Wait, then... How...
I don't know.
But what about Columbina? We still... Oh, right.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right? expect the depths of this base to actually lead to the moon's core. When I suffused this base with Kuvaki, I accidentally came into contact with it.
So, you really went there? Anyway, Paimon's glad you're okay.
I already learned the truth at the... I discovered who you are as well, Ninin.
It seems that is where my mission lies.
What's wrong, Columbina? You look like you don't want her to...
Ninin cannot survive within the moon's core.
But...
Yes, but it does not wait for you there.
What?
Your mission isn't to be accomplished at the moon's core. Rather, it is to be found in the place where everything began.
You mean the Eye of Ibni Bel?
Yes. Your mission is to activate Project Moon. That requires a data key made from the ancient moon's power. I can journey to the moon's core once again to retrieve it for you. But it will take some...
Are you asking me?
Would that be alright with you?
No. If you don't come back, I want to stay here.
I understand. Thank you, Ninin. I'll be right... if you insist.
Well, hang on! What about Eggy? Are we...
Don't worry. I sent a message to Moggy's, and as long as she stays here, there's nothing else in this space that can harm her.
Oh, Paimon's still a little worried, though.
Huh? Don't you want to see what the moon's core looks like?
Yeah, but Eggy will get lonely here. She's also Lusalim's daughter, which is, well, something news like that always takes some time to digest. And it's not easy to handle. So, Paimon's gonna stay here with her and wait for Moggy's. Just make sure to come back and tell Paimon what you see.
Thank you, Paimon.
In that case, Paimon will increase your snack allowance by 1 share. Now, why so surprised? Paimon did watch Eggy grow up, you know. Alright, go on. The sooner you go, the sooner...
Alright. Traveler, come with me. Go without worry. The ground beneath your feet is safe. The finish line is down below. Don't be afraid. We'll go together. We made it down. No, that's still up ahead. With you coming along, we'll have to enter it the normal way. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that dragon. He reforged the moon into a terrifying weapon. And the lunar core, the source of the moon's power, became our... However, that primordial ruler ultimately met defeat at the hands of the heavenly principles. Let's continue on. We are walking atop the wall of the launch silo. You've probably noticed that the gravity here is a bit off. It seems there are devices maintaining this facility. We'll need to choose the right path. Over there. Watch out for those engineering mechanisms. Don't let them slow you down. The gravity has shifted again. Are you all right? We're almost there. Beneath this door is where we need to go. You already have it with you. This is Lusalim's final facility. The one before was the lunar... That's the one. Has the system detected us? Regardless, they can do... Wait.
Scorch and burn!
Looks like it's borrowed some power from the moon's core. The gravity here has gone. Make sure to dodge those barriers. Don't get hit. Let's push forward while we have the chance. handle the gravity. Just give me a moment. This is the moon's core. Beautiful, isn't it? The ancient moon energy concentration here is very high, so stay close to me. Let's keep going. You must be wondering what Project Moongazer is. In truth, our whole journey so far has been a part of it. The Eye of Ibni Bellum, Ungian's Circle, the Space Lifeform Capture Station, Lucilim's Lunar Veil Laboratory. And now, we're here. The origin of the moon's life, and the seat of its will. Its core. Our journey has reached its end. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer. An imprint left here by the project's final inheritor. She will explain everything.
Hey! Hello there! I'm Ninkigia. You could call me Ninin. That's what people usually call me. What's your name? Ibni Bellum? Ungian? Magis? No need to answer me. Unfortunately, I'm no longer here. But, if you look at it another way, it's not unfortunate at all. You must still be very confused about a great number of things. So, let me tell you. You are a new life created through the will of the moon. A crucial part of Project Moongazer. And what exactly is this project? You must be thinking. First, Please thank the 3 Moon Sisters, who permitted our transgression and allowed us to borrow the power of creation from the moon's very Secondly, thanks are owed to my teacher, Luceline. He inherited everyone's research and successfully collated all their ancient moon energy data. That's how I was able to gather that data in this sea at the moon's core. Then, when the primal... A cute little black hanky. You might inherit the name of someone who came before us through the ocean of data. Or you might not. But, you will probably recall that you have a... Next, we must say thank you to Madame Magis, who uncovered the nature of our astral visitor, a database life form. Her research was the foundation upon which you were born. And we have Ungian, who sacrificed his life to relay the final message that our guest civilization sent out into the star. Then came the first moon gazer, Ibni Bellum, who led us to the moon, opened our eyes, and tirelessly gazed into the brilliant, starry skies. Finally, dear successor, thank you as well for your imminent sacrifice. Your mission is to continue transmitting the message we once received out into the universe. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. Then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. I imagine you understand what I mean at this point, yes? As it happens, my time is almost up. But that's okay. I'll be joining them all soon. Come to think of it, you might actually have inherited my name. It's time to say goodbye. Go complete your mission. And lastly, I salute you, and all your fellow moon gazers.
And that's everything. All the researchers who once explored the starry sky have had their data merged into this ocean. By the will of the moon, they will instinctively consume each other to acquire more data until the mission becomes clear in their minds. Then, they will walk the path we have walked once more, come here, and learn everything. They will use themselves as keys to open the Moongazer module in the Eye of Ibni Bellum and resend the message out into the universe. Yes, and this cycle may have already... That said, calling out into unknown space is not necessarily safe. The dragon researchers must have also realized this, which is why they began work on the lunar veil. And in Ninen's era, the world already teetered on the brink of destruction due to the conflict between 2 supreme beings. But peace has been restored into that, at least for now.
If the signal sent out this time ends up drawing the attention...
As promised, I will hand the key and the message over to Ninen. But do you think we should stop her from completing her mission? Or should we support her? I understand. Then let us return to the first Moongazer's tower. Don't worry, Magis will pick them up. It'll be a fairly long journey. We'll have plenty of time to give this some more thought. Let's go. Magis has already picked Paimon and Ninen up and is heading back. We can get going once you're ready, then let's go. can sense you're troubled. I am too. So it might be best if we spend our journey back in silence. Gaze upon the moon, add to that, then look up at the starry sky. You will find the answer, I'm sure. We're back.
Traveler! Galambina! Looks like things went just dandy for you two at the moon's core, huh? Oh? So, you know where Eggy came from? And what Project Moongazer's all about?
Yes. And the key to unlock the Moongazer module. It's all right here. I'll hand it over to you now, Ninin. Once you've read the information here, you'll know what your mission is.
Thank you.
Galambina? Traveler? Why do you two look so serious?
What kind of risks?
You'll find out by the time you're done reading.
Paimon's a little confused. What exactly is Eggy's mission? Sending a message into the starry sky? So the risk is... we could expose to that? Are you serious, Eggy? Are you alright? Hey, don't be sad. Remember those snacks? We can split them.
No. I'm not sad.
But you're crying.
I'm not sad. And I'm a toast to those who came before. Galambina. You're my friends.
Eggy.
It's okay, Paimon. My predecessors have long since sent our voices out into the stars. Those voices, so filled with courage, must have traveled to the farthest reaches of the starry skies by now. As long as those voices endure, silence cannot reign across the universe.
Traveler, have you made up your mind? I agree.
You...
Can we really take that risk?
Moongazer has already been executed many times. The false sky used to conceal Tevat has also been opened more than once. The frost moon has existed outside the false sky for thousands of years. Yet even now, there are no traces of abyssal corruption here.
Oh, you mean this might not be as dangerous as we thought?
There are many possibilities. Perhaps the Abyss isn't constantly watching this place. And to minimize risks, I will also use my power as the Moon Goddess to shield any message that Ninin might send.
Huh? What is...
Kuvaki and the Ancient Moon's energy are both, in essence, the power of the Light Realm. As such, I can infuse my power into the transmitted messages. Once the data passes through the false sky, I can also use that same power to monitor the surrounding area. If there's danger, I can erase the information.
Oh? Well, that sounds great. But
Well, my strength does have limits. I can only keep it. I will try to shield the message as far as possible.
But
Don't worry. We have the support of an entire moon here, you know.
so, are you ready, Eggy?
can I ask
Yes?
why?
Because we're friends.
That's it?
Yes. That's all the reason I need.
Paimon does.
I was born for this moment.
All right. Now sing.
I am so glad to be able to send this message out into the... I don't know if it will reach you, but if you are out there and you hear this, then there must surely be some kind of special gravity that, like the moon, has captured us both. So, I'd like you and your civilization to know that you're not... Our era is drawing to a close, but our courage, faith, and intellect will echo across the sea of stars via this tiny message. It is insignificant, but it is our light. I hope it emboldens you. You do not face the unknown in the darkness alone. Please, keep sending your voices out into... A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. Last but not least, we are moon gazers in an unremarkable corner of the universe. Our names are Ibni Bellum, Ungin, Magis Getty, Lusalim, Ninkigia. To everyone who can hear this, my friends, thank you.
Eggy has completed her mission. Her hat.
I'm fine. But I need to stay focused for what comes next, since I'll be pushing my strength to its limits.
Then let's hurry and find a quiet place. Goodbye, Eggy. Paimon will always remember you.
This is the received message and unable to accurately pinpoint your coordinates. I cannot know how long this reply reaches you, but I'd like to respond at this very moment. We are travelers who have traversed the universe alone for a long time. And your voices, it is as if a bonfire has suddenly lit up a dark forest. You take great risks, yet you are fearless. I believe, in this moment, it is the gravity of the starry sea and destiny. In the future, we will try to find your planet. But not now, unfortunately.
What do you mean? How are we doing?
Almost ready, Ether. Well then, my regards to you. Just as you said, the sea of stars is vast and boundless, and we are not alone. Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Did they run from home too?
Close your eyes to dust.
Hands off. your way for this.
The pinnacle of excellence!
Three moons converge. Wane.
Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Off to the freezer!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. are not to be sniffed at. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Not to be sniffed at. Observe. Close your eyes. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Search.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Let's test my hypothesis.
A little amuse-bouche. At first, the fleet.
Come on, keep up.
Surge.
Observe. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Not to be sniffed at.
Did they run from home too?
How tiresome.
Be silent.
Huh? Oh, that worked for this. Yeah. What a joke.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
A dash of frosting! Goose on the loose!
Observe. Close your eyes. Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist. Observe.
A little amusement. Come on, keep up.
they run from home too? Did they run from home too? Did they run from home too? They call this a pleasant surprise, right? You keep them. I no longer need offerings. Did they run from home too?
A spot of tea-time entertainment.
A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
Huh? All that work for this? Inside. Not that I care.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Ad Ast. Thank you for coming.
Follow me and bask in the sun.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes.
A little elusive!
Are you quite...
A burst of flavor! A dash of frost!
Observe. Close your eyes.
A new moon rises.
A little elusive!
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
The pinnacle of excellence!
Let us have a moment. Become of patience for the rhythm. And complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Time to verify my form. Cha, cha.
Need to hire a duelist?
impotent vulgar.
Come at me!
Leave this. Did I scare you?
Off to the freak! Time to testify.
Killjoy! I just beat your life. Miscalculated. Roasted.
A dash of
Surge.